Hi, my name is Makayla Courtade. This is my final video for YTT Yoga Farm Ithaca. I'm here with my friend Ashley. She's going to be my student today. Alright. Okay, go ahead, find a seat somewhere on your mat. And make this as comfortable as you can for you. Maybe you're sitting on a blanket or sitting on a block. Go ahead and find stillness when you can. You can keep your eyes open or at a soft gaze, or maybe you feel comfortable and close them. Maybe we'll take some deep breaths together, in through the nose, exhale out loud through the mouth. Take one more cleansing breath together. Maybe you take some regular breaths here or some ujjayi breaths where you're inhaling and exhaling slowly through your nose, but on your exhale, you might feel that constriction in the back of your throat. Really think of peace and stillness here. Today we're going to focus on our heart chakra. And while you're sitting there, either at a soft gaze or eyes open, think of breathing a big green ball of light into your heart space. The heart chakra energy is one of unconditional love and compassion, not only for others, but for yourself. This heart energy enables us to be kind and empathetic and have deep, harmonious relationships with others and yourself. So as we start our class today, you might set your own intention, or you might use this yoga session in a way that speaks to you and your heart. Maybe you focus on boosting your self-esteem, validating your self-worth, or maybe you think about embracing your full, authentic self. Whatever that is, honor yourself and your needs. We'll take 2 more breaths here in stillness as we come into our practice. Your hands are already on your knees. We're going to lead into a Sufi grind where you're going to push forward and backward, kind of like a mortar and pestle. When you come forward, maybe you dip your chest down and lift your gaze up slightly, and when you come back, you might round your back and tuck your chin to your chest. Looking up, coming forward, arching your back. You might add breath to this grind when inhaling when you come forward, exhaling on your way back. We'll take 1 more breath on this side. Find a good pausing point and change directions. Exhaling on your back, inhaling forward. Think about when you come forward, open your heart space. Maybe do 1 more on this side until you feel even, and then come to stillness. Make your way onto your hands and knees. We'll start with some cat-cows. Make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are about hip-width distance under your hips. Inhale for cat, you're going to lift your tailbone and your head. Inhaling, look up. On your exhale, push through your hands, look down. Arch your back towards the sky. Inhaling, look up. Head and tailbone come to the sky. Chest comes down. Exhaling, push away, look down, tuck your chin. Go at your own pace of your breath here. Inhaling up and exhaling down. We'll do just a few more here. helping us wake up our spine. Do one more and find stillness with a flat back at tabletop. Bring your knees wide and your toes together. We'll push back into child's pose. Good job. Your tailbone will come back to meet your heels. Your arms will stretch forward towards the top of your mat. And maybe you relax your forehead down onto your mat. Taking some deep breaths here. Maybe your heart sinks to the mat. Really feeling elongating in your spine. On your next inhale, you're going to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat for a right side body stretch. With your hands over to the left side, your pelvis might come over towards your right heel, your sit bones. Take a few deep breaths into your right side body. On your next inhale, come through center, and we'll go through the right side. With your hands over to the right, your sit bones might lean over to your heel. Your head might still be on the floor. Whatever's comfortable for your neck, and breathe a few breaths into your left side body.
I can tell I'm a little sore now.
Feels good? Good. Needed that side stretch. On your inhale, come back through center and push back up into tabletop. Tuck your toes, walking your hands back. We'll stand and join together at the top of our mat into a standing pose or a pose of stillness. Your arms are strong by your side. Feel the energy through your feet and your heels. Focus on your heels. Making sure your knees aren't locked, they're kind of relaxed, maybe bent a tiny bit. Think about your hips. You might place your hands on your heart. Think about your shoulders, your neck, and your head reaching towards the sky, not slouching, nice and strong. Bring your hands down by your side. Inhale, arms up into our mountain pose. You might arch your back just a tiny bit if that's available to you, or you might keep straight and strong. Bring your spine straight, flat again, neck straight up. We're going to do some standing side bends. Keep your right hand up to the sky, your left hand comes down your left thigh. We're going to do another right side body stretch, so at the same time, pull your right arm up towards the sky and pull your left arm down. And bring your gaze up if that's available to you, or you can look down your left side body. Do you feel that in your right side body?
I do.
Good.
It's nice.
On your next inhale, engage your core. Lift your left arm up to meet your right. Bring your right arm down. We're going to do the same on the other side. Push your left arm up towards the sky, left arm pull down towards the ground, left side body stretch. Your gaze can look up, can look down. Your spine looks great. You're not bending forward, you're not bending back. Your spine is straight here. On your inhale, engage your core, lift up. Your right arm's going to touch your left up top. Hands can come down to prayer at heart center, and then down to your side. The next pose I'll teach you is willow twists, and this is going to twist our spine, warming up this way. So we're going to just freely twist side to side. Your arms can kind of hit your body, and you can choose to keep your lower body stiff and isolated with your knees a little bit bent, or you can choose to engage your lower body. Okay. You might lift your heels up, twist all the way around. You don't have to go too fast, just whatever pace is comfy. We'll do maybe one more on each side and then meet in stillness. Next thing we'll do together is tree pose. Okay. So really grounding back in that pose of stillness, you're gonna shift your body weight into your left foot. We're gonna bring our right foot up first. And make sure you're not dipping your hip, you're keeping nice and strong through your leg. Go ahead onto your right toes. Bring your externally rotate your knee, good, and your hip. Your toes can come and stay on the floor with your heel resting on your ankle. You might bring your foot up to your calf. You might bring it up to your thigh. Whatever feels good for you and your balance. Yeah, feel free to totally grab onto that.
Thank you, bookshelf.
Yes. You can keep your arms at your hips, holding onto that. You can bring your hands to heart. A few breaths of tree here. Just great for your balance. Slowly bring your right foot down to the ground. Good job. You might shake it out a little bit. Sometimes my foot can get a little sore on one side. Arms down, shake them out a little. We'll do tree pose on the other side. Shifting your weight into your right foot this time. Bring your left foot up. Externally rotate your knee. Perfect. Yep, good job. And then you might lift it up to your calf. You might be different on each side. You might bring it up to your thigh this time, like you did last. I might keep mine on the ground while teaching. And your arms can be wherever's comfortable. They can be out, they can be up. Wow, great job. They can be at your heart or hips.
Is it okay that I'm facing this way?
Of course, you're doing great. One more breath here, and then slowly come down onto your feet. Great job. Shake it out. Next, we'll get our body moving in some sun salutations. Face the front of your mat. Firm through both of your feet. Have your feet be about shoulder width apart. Inhale, arms up. You might do a small micro bend in your back, opening up your heart. You might keep straight. Exhale, slowly roll down into a forward fold. We'll stay here for a few seconds the first time. You have a good bend in your knee. Really releasing your lower back. You can choose to keep your hands on the floor, maybe your feet, maybe your shins. You might grab your elbows. And you might twist left to right here in our first forward fold. You might shake your head yes and no, releasing any neck tension. Really waking up our hamstrings here. On your next exhale, release your arms if they were up at all. Inhale, halfway lift. You're gonna bring your hands to either your shins or your thighs. You're gonna have a flat back here. Your spine and your neck are perfect. You don't wanna have folds in your neck. You wanna keep your neck straight, gaze down. Exhale, forward fold. Put weight into your hands and then bring your left leg back. Your right leg is gonna stay bent here. This is our runner's lunge. Right foot comes back to meet the left in a plank. Hold for a second. We're gonna come down into a low push-up pose. You might come to your knees and then exhale down. Your triceps will stay by your side. You might lean forward a tiny bit. Perfect. Exhale, come down. Inhale into a little baby cobra here, keeping your neck kind of straight with your spine, not bent too much. Put a little pressure in your hands, baby cobra. Inhale, up, and exhale down. Your forehead can rest on the mat. We'll do two more. Inhale, engage your core and your glutes, lift up to a baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Make sure your legs are kind of zipped together. Great. Engage your glutes and your core, lift up. Maybe you come into a full cobra on this third time. Maybe you stay a baby cobra, whatever's comfortable for your body. You don't ever have to push yourself too far, just what feels good. Exhale, come down, tuck your toes under you, push into your hands, into a plank and back into a downward facing dog. In our first downward facing dog, make sure you have good equal pressure kind of in your hands and the balls of your feet here. That you have a nice straight spine. You might walk your dog a little bit. Good. Coming up onto opposite toes. Your feet are nice and hip width distance apart. Your hands are great. Awesome. If you're walking your dog, find stillness. Shake your head yes here. Release that spine or no. On the inhale, bring your right leg in between your hands. Great. Into that same runner's lunge. Left hand is going to somehow come up to meet your left. That can be in any way that works for you. Perfect. Forward fold here. And super slowly roll your spine up. We're going to come back up vertebra by vertebra. Nice and slow. Into standing. Great. We're going to do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. This time, bring your right leg back into a runner's lunge. Awesome. Left foot comes back to meet the right into your plank. In that push-up pose, you might come a little bit onto your fingertips, a little bit onto your toes. You can bring your knees down or you can do your push-up down. Untuck your toes here. Do cobra or up dog. And exhale, tuck the toes into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg up in between your hands. Right leg meets the left in a forward fold. And exhale, keep folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine straight, neck straight. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. We'll go through that one more time. This time maybe you bring a little micro bend in your back here, if that's available to you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your right leg back. Left leg meets the right. Exhale, down. Knees might be on the floor. Inhale, up into cobra. Chest open. Great. Tuck your toes when you come down. Lift up into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, I'm going to show you how to go into warrior one. Bring your left leg up into three-legged dog, making sure your hips are still kind of equal and even. Bend your leg, touch your knee to your nose here. And then finish this movement, bring your foot towards the ground. Perfect, into a runner's lunge. Keeping your hands planted, you might move them a little bit apart. Heel toe your foot out to the left side of your mat. Bring your right foot a little bit out. We're going to really engage our lower body here and our core. Squeezing your left glute, lift up. Great job. Twist your right foot open to the side. So your right foot is going to be at a 45 degrees to your front foot. Perfect. And then your hips will square forward towards the front of your mat. Whatever's comfortable for you. Your hands can be at your hips here. Great. Look at your knee, making sure it's over your ankle. Great. And in this warrior one, you can bring your hands to your heart, maybe up to the sky. Coming into warrior two, heel toe your left foot to the middle of your mat. You're going to do a little swivel. I'm going to switch this way so you can see me more. Okay. You're in warrior one. Twist your hips open towards me. Your right foot's going to be at 90 degrees from your front. Keep your knee bent over your left heel. Great. And then open your arms up over your legs. Great. And then bring your gaze over your left arm. Looks good. If you're bent a little bit, lift up. Think about tucking your pelvis as well, not more so sticking out. Coming from this warrior two, we're gonna reverse it. Bring your right arm down your thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Think about lifting up and then bending slightly. Great job keeping your knee bent over your ankle. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, bend your left arm, rest your forearm on your thigh, an extended side angle. Bring your right arm up. Maybe it extends over your ear. You can gaze down. Maybe you gaze up. I like this one. Yeah. Engaging your left leg and your core lift back up into warrior two. You might want your block for our next triangle pose. Okay. So you might put it on the inside of your left foot here. Back in warrior two. You might shorten your stance here. I know I have to for triangle. Okay. You're gonna straighten your front leg, keeping a micro bend in that leg so you're not hyperextending it. Push your hips back, front forward. And then when you fall down, you might catch that block, you might catch that shin. Great job. Opening up your arm wide. Great. And in this pose, you can choose to look down or up. Think about your spine here if you're crouched forward, lifting back up. We'll be here for just a few breaths in triangle. You might move that block out of the way. We're going to come back up into warrior two, bending that front leg. Great. We're going to take your left foot and bring it towards me, towards the front of the room. And then we're going to bring our arms down by our side. Inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. This will feel really good in your upper and lower back, your neck. You might choose to widen or shorten your stance a little bit based on whatever is comfortable for you. Nice. You might reach towards the back of your mat. You might reach towards your ankles. Lots of options here. You might grab your elbows again. You might keep your hands just planted right there. We're going to stay here, but on your next inhale, we're going to halfway lift in this wide-legged forward fold. So we have a straight spine, straight neck, kind of no creases in our neck there. Exhale, forward fold one more time. On your next inhale, you might push up a little bit onto your fingertips and heel toe your feet towards each other. Grounding into your feet, slowly roll up. Back to standing. Great. And coming back at the front of our mat, we're going to do the same thing on our other side. Inhale, arms up. You might take a micro bend in your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, left leg shoots back in to runner's lunge. Your right leg is going to meet your left into a plank. Take your vinyasa here. Maybe you do a push-up into up dog or cobra. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Roll over your toes. We'll be here for just a few breaths. Going to our right side now, keeping your weight equal in your hands. Come onto your left foot. Your right foot is going to lift up into the sky for three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Finish that movement, come through, plant your right foot in between your hands. Heel toe your right foot towards the right side of your mat. Engaging your glute, engaging your core, lifting up into warrior one. Keeping your hips forward. Your left foot's going to rotate down, heel towards the ground at a 45. Awesome. Checking in if your knee is over your ankle. Awesome, you have your arms up. Coming into warrior two, heel toe your bent leg into the center of your mat. Open your arms out to the side. Great. And then take your left foot, your heel is going to be coming right in the middle of the arch of your foot. So take your left foot and put it at a 90-degree angle. Great job. You have a really nice knee over your ankle here, and your hips are towards the long side of your mat. If you'd like to rotate your sides and face me if you'd like, or you can feel free to stay there.
Okay.
To you.
I'll try it here.
Cool. Engaging your core, inhale, we're gonna reverse our warrior. Left hand comes down the side of our leg, right hand up over top. Great. Think about pushing up towards the sky and just a slight bend. Checking in on your knee, making sure it's still bent here. Inhale to warrior two, bending your right foot. Your right knee, sorry. Extended side angle, bend your right elbow, place your right forearm on your right thigh. Left arm comes up towards the sky or maybe over your ear. You can look up towards the sky, straight ahead, or gaze might come down. Keeping that nice strong lower body. Squeeze your right glute and your right leg, come up, back up into warrior two, lower body stays the same. Awesome. Really quickly, if you'd like your block, bring it to the inside of your left foot. We're gonna come into triangle next. Arms back up into that warrior two pose, right leg bent. Straighten your right leg, keeping a micro bend in your right leg. Good. Shift your hips back and your front body forward. And then exhale, release and fall down. Your right hand can touch your block, maybe your shin, maybe the floor. You can look straight ahead, up, or down. Move that block out of the way. Come back up into warrior two with your right leg bent, arms out wide. Good. Take your right foot, straighten that leg, and bring your right toes to the front of your mat towards the window. And then arms down by your sides. Exhale, forward fold once more. Take whatever variation would feel good for you. Hands might come back. You might hold your elbows here. We'll be here for a few breaths. On an inhale, come up onto your fingertips, halfway lift. Straight neck and spine. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet together until they're about hip width distance apart. Slowly roll up. We'll be here in a standing pose of stillness for just a second. Catch your breath here. Remind yourself of your intention. Maybe your hands come to your heart. Great job. We'll make a way to our seat. And your bottom can be towards the back of your mat.
Okay.
Coming into staff pose. Your legs will come together and extend long, toes towards the sky, feet engaged, quads engaged here. Think about lifting your spine up and your neck. Great. You might have your hands on the ground next to you on your fingertips. Coming into a seated forward fold. We're not going to collapse our spine just yet. We're going to keep this straight spine and bend forward until you kind of feel that resistance in your hamstrings, the back of your legs. Good job. Keep your neck kind of up, keeping that straight line. Awesome. One more breath here. And then on your exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Your hands might be on the floor, they might be on your shins, they might be wrapped around your feet, whatever is comfortable for you. Kind of letting our back body relax and breathe again. On your inhale, take your fingertips and walk up your legs. So we're back in the seated staff pose. We're going to find a seated twist where you're still seated here. Bring your left leg bent so your heel's on the floor. This might be perfect for you, and you might grab your leg, left hand back, and look over your left shoulder. Or if you'd like a little bit more, you might come into half Lord of the Fishes pose where you take your left leg over your leg. Good. You might tuck your elbow inside and then doing that same left arm back, gaze over your left shoulder. Whatever feels great for you. This is a really good chest and heart opener too. Opening your heart, your chest. On your exhale here, twist back to forward. Untuck your left leg over your right and extend it forward. Maybe you shake your legs out. We'll do the same on the opposite side. With your left leg long, bend your right leg. You might keep it here in a seated twist, or you might bring it over your left leg. Tuck your elbow over your thigh, or maybe just your whole arm. Right fingertips come back. Make sure you're not collapsing your chest here. You're opening and gazing over your right shoulder. It's a really good twist for your spine.
Feels really nice.
Good. On your next exhale, release your left arm. Bring your front forward. Untuck your leg if it's tucked. Legs straight and shake out your legs. Those were some good twists. Next, we'll get into some good core during boat pose.
Oh, yay.
Yay. Ashley's favorite. So coming in here, big thing I want to focus on today is a straight spine, not kind of bending our neck or hyperextending our neck. Your hands will come behind you. Your knees will stay together. Your feet will stay together. This might be perfect for you here. Or you might bend a little bit back, shift your weight in your glutes, and then lift up your heels and toes. This might be perfect. Okay, we'll hold this for just 3 more seconds. Exhale, come down. We'll do that just a few times. And I'll offer some modifications as well.
Love it.
Inhaling, coming back up into your boat, straight spine, straight neck. You might straighten your legs here, you might keep them bent. Another option, you can keep them bent or straight. You can bring your arms up, palms towards the sky. If you find yourself collapsing a bunch, that's okay, just bring your hands back. Exhale, come down. On our third and final boat pose, you can take whatever option you'd like. Okay, one more second. Inhale, engage your core, lift up. Great. Exhale, come down. Make your way onto your stomach. Head towards the front of your mat. Good job. Rest your head on the floor here for a second. I'm going to talk about coming into Sphinx pose next. This next one, your elbows are going to be under your shoulders. I'll kind of demo it for you first. Legs are going to be zipped together. They're not going to be splayed wide. Think about your chest opening. Go ahead and inhale and come up when you're ready. Think about your elbows being under your shoulders. That looks great. Gaze is forward. If you feel any pinching or pain in your lower back or anywhere, don't do this pose. Exhale, come down. You might bring your palms together and you might rest your forehead on the back of your hands for a second. We'll do that pose one more time. I want you to think about engaging your glutes and your legs and your core just a little bit. On your next inhale, come back into Sphinx, elbows under shoulders, engaging your glutes and your thighs.
Should I look down or up?
Your gaze can kind of be what's comfortable for you. You don't want to be extending too much, kind of keeping a neutral spine. Okay. Yep. Think about if you have any creases in your neck, you might be looking too far up. Exhale, come down. Find your way in whatever is comfortable onto your back for one little bit of bridge pose. We'll do a few times for bridge pose here. So, good job. If you have your legs extended, bring your feet, heels onto the ground, knees bent. Think about your feet a little bit towards your glutes. And we're gonna squeeze our glutes and lift up on an inhale. Inhale, lift. Hands can be down by your side. We're gonna hold this for 3 more seconds. Exhale, come down. If you feel any pinching in your back, just don't go as high and keep squeezing your glutes. We'll do that again. Squeeze your glutes, inhale, lift. Maybe you roll your shoulders under your back here, keeping your glutes squeezed. You might choose to clasp your hands together behind your back if you can tuck your shoulders. We'll be here for a few more seconds. On your exhale, untuck your shoulders and come down. On our next one, you can take whatever modification feels best for you in your practice today. You also might come into a wheel if that's in your practice. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift into our last bridge pose. Exhale, come down. Take a few breaths here, extend your legs long. Take a full body stretch, lift your arms up towards the sky. Find a way by rolling onto your stomach. One more time. Up next, I'm going to teach you locust pose. So in locust pose, you're going to be really focusing on your core. Your glutes are going to really assist you here. The first time we're going to kind of do a sphinx, but onto our fingertips or our hands come right under our shoulders, maybe back by our chest. You're gonna lift your chest just a little bit, and then bring your chest down towards the ground again. We're gonna focus on the back side of our body. So squeezing your glutes, engaging your core, lift your legs up off the ground and your chest as well. Great. And you're doing good keeping your feet together, not letting them splay wide. Exhale, release. You can come onto your forehead or maybe your cheek. We'll do that again. You might have a little bit of pressure into your fingertips or your hands, but most of it is going to be squeezing your glutes and engaging your core. Lift up on your inhale. Maybe you come up a little bit taller in your chest. Maybe you stay the exact same, whatever feels good. Maybe here you come onto your fingertips. Exhale, come down. I'll teach you 2 more kind of modifications in our next try, and then on the 4th, you can take whatever is best for you. Inhale, lift up, squeezing your glutes, keeping that spine straight, no creases in your neck. You might come onto your fingertips. You might extend your arms up over your head. You'll feel kind of a rocking on your abs, or you might bring your arms straight back, keeping your gaze down. Or you might clasp your hands behind your back, kind of like we did in bridge pose. Okay, exhale, come down.
A lot of options.
Mm-hmm. So think about here what you'd like to do next. Two more breaths. Prepare yourself on your next inhale. Pick your pose for locust and lift. It's okay to change. It's okay to stick it out. We'll hold this for 3 more seconds. You'll definitely notice some shifting because you're breathing in your belly. Exhale, relax. Walking your hands up towards your chest, we'll push back up into tabletop. Sit back onto your heels, and then come onto your bottom. And then scooch forward so your feet are towards the front of your mat, and then slowly fall down onto your back all the way. We're going to cool down here in wind relieving pose. Walk your feet back towards your heels. Tuck your pelvis here so your back is flat on the floor. Bring your feet off the ground, knees towards your chest. This might feel really good for you, or you might grab your legs. You might find a slight rock. You might be still. You might want to come into happy baby, where you extend your legs out and up, heels towards the sky. With your hands inside your thighs, you reach towards the outside of your feet, or maybe you grab your shins. You might rock your happy baby. Or you might be really comfy in wind relieving pose. Whatever position you're in, make your way back to wind relieving pose. Exhale, your legs will come down and extend your legs straight. Coming into reclined pigeon pose, you're going to bend one leg, then your other again. Tuck your pelvis, bring your left leg eventually up to the sky, but first take your right leg and bend it over your left thigh. Good, so you have your ankle on your thigh. Here you might be comfortable pushing your knee to open up that internal hip flexor a bit. And to come into a full reclined pigeon, you'll lift your leg up to the sky
And you might tuck your hands behind your thigh. To know if this is available to you, make sure your shoulders and your head are on the floor. If you're having to come up like this, you might release that hold. Focus your breath here on that right glute. Looks good.
Feels good.
A few more breaths. On your next exhale, release your hands, release your left foot down, right foot down. I like to extend my legs long and shake it out. We'll do the same on our other side. Bend both legs. Tuck your pelvis this time. Take your left foot over your right thigh. Great. Flex your right foot and then lift up your right leg. You might grab behind your leg, or you might push out on your knee if your right foot is grounded. Breathing into your left glute. On your next exhale, release and come down and shake it out. Twisting our spine, kind of like we did in the beginning, in supine twists. Bring your feet back, tuck your pelvis. We're gonna lift our knees up, kind of like we're going into wind relieving pose, but have your legs be at a 90 degree. Arms extend long, palms down to the floor. Let your knees fall over to the left side of your mat, twisting your spine. Your gaze can stay there, or you can gaze over your right shoulder. If you want a little bit more of a chest opener, you might cactus your arms here, or maybe just cactus the one arm. You might hold on to your thigh here, put a little more pressure, whatever feels good. Engaging your core on your next inhale, lift up, and we'll fall to the other side on our exhale. Nice. Inhale, knees back to the sky. Extend your legs long. We'll take another full body stretch. And then keeping your arms extended up, we're gonna kind of take that alternating bend like we did in the beginning, but this one's called banana pose. Your left feet, your feet will both shift to the left side of your mat, and your hands will shift towards the left side of your mat. You're gonna feel a stretch in your whole right side body. Come back through center. Take your feet over to the right side of your mat and your hands to the right side of your mat. Releasing back towards center, you might take one more big full body stretch. And then fully relax, laying on your back. Find something that might make you comfortable here. Maybe place something over your eyes. You might put a bolster or a blanket under your knees. I'm going to say a few words. Maybe you find your hands coming over your heart, back to focus. Think about that green light over your heart again. Slowing your breathing, focusing on your breathing. Your healthy heart chakra results in being able to send and receive love easily. You will be able to feel empathy, love, concern, and relatedness to others and yourself. Thank you, and I'm sending my love to you. Your arms might come down by your side. Feel free to take up space. Shavasana. to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you rub the pads of your fingertips over your thumbs. You might roll your ankles and your wrists. You can bring your hands over your heart and rub your palms together, create some heat. Take a full body stretch with your arms extended long above your head. You can choose to stay here for the practice or roll onto your right side of your body. Take a moment while you're on your right side for a moment of gratitude, something you're grateful for. Think about your intention for the day. Push up when you're ready into a comfortable seat. You might bring that blanket or block underneath you again. Bring your hands to your heart. Remember to show yourself love today and tomorrow. Thank you for your time. It was such an honor to do this class with you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's fun.
Thank you.